is Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says COVID-19 pandemic should not be a matter of politics. It is a matter of concern for entire humanity. Over 41 crore 54 lakh doses of COVID vaccine administered in the country so far. National recovery rate of COVID-19 reaches 97.36%. Bihar government cancels Kawad Yatra and Shravani Mela due to COVID pandemic. CBDT extends last date for electronic filing of income tax forms 15CA and 15CB till 15th August. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts with the people in Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio on 25th of this month. Festival of Sacrifice Eid-ul-Azha being celebrated across the country with religious fervour and gaiety. IMD warns of heavy rain in several parts of Maharashtra during next 3 days. And in cricket, India beat Sri Lanka by 3 wickets in second ODI to clinch the series in Colombo. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others to get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075. And now the news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacted with floor leaders of all parties from both houses of Parliament yesterday evening to keep them informed of the trajectory of COVID-19 in India and the public health response to the pandemic. He thanked all leaders for participating in the meeting and giving very practical inputs and suggestions. He added that inputs from different parts of the country help immensely in policy design. Mr. Modi said the pandemic should not be a matter of politics and is a matter of concern for the entire humanity. He added that mankind has not seen such a pandemic in the last 100 years. Mr. Modi also spoke about the efforts being made to ensure 1 oxygen plant in every district across the country. The Prime Minister informed leaders about the rising speed of India's vaccination program and how the first 10 crore doses took around 85 days, while the last 10 crore doses have taken 24 days. Mr. Modi stressed the need to properly plan the vaccination drives at the district level based on the advance availability indicated by the central government to ensure no inconvenience to the people. He said it is a matter of concern that a significant number of healthcare and frontline workers are yet to get the vaccine even after 6 months since the drive commenced, and added that states need to be more proactive towards this.
India has administered over 41 crore 54 lakh doses of COVID vaccine so far under its nationwide vaccination drive. Over 34 lakh 25,000 vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The Union Health Ministry said more than 36,977 patients recovered during the last 24 hours, and the recovery rate is at 97.36%. Till now, more than 3 crore 3 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. The country reported over 42,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. India's active caseload has further declined to around 4,07,000. The active cases constitute 1.30% of the total reported cases so far. The central government has provided over 43.25 crore vaccine doses to the states and union territories so far. More than 2.88 crore balance and unutilized COVID vaccine doses are still available with the states and the UTs. Over 53 lakh doses are in the pipeline. The Union Health Ministry has said it is committed to accelerating the pace and expanding the scope of COVID-19 vaccination throughout the country.
The government has said that 2/3 of the general population had SARS-CoV-2 antibodies. Briefing reporters in New Delhi yesterday, ICMR DG Dr. Balram Bhargav said the fourth round of National Sero Survey was conducted in 70 districts in June and July. He said more than half the children between 6 to 17 years were seropositive. Mr. Bhargav said the survey clearly shows that there is a ray of hope, but no room for complacency.
The survey design was slightly different from the earlier sero surveys in the sense that we have included children in this sero survey from 6 to 17 years of age, as well as adults, the general population, which is 28,975 individuals. We also studied the healthcare workers, which were 7,252 individuals, and this was done in the same 70 districts as the first survey, second survey, and the third survey in 21 states.
According to the survey, around 40 crore population of the country is still vulnerable to COVID-19. The survey was conducted over 28,975 individuals, apart from 7,252 healthcare workers.
In Madhya Pradesh, the active cases in the state stands at 190. No new deaths reported yesterday. The toll stood at 10,512. More from our Bhopal correspondent.
Chief Minister urged people of the state to celebrate the festival of Eid-ul-Zuha with peace and harmony while following the Corona protocol. Meanwhile, the state reported 19 new cases of COVID while 31 patients recovered from infection. Bhopal reported 7, Indore reported 4, Gwalior 3 and Katni, Narsinghpur, Rajgarh, Siuni, Shivpuri districts reported 1 each positive case. More than 72,000 samples were tested. The positivity rate is 0.02%, while 3,977 persons were administered the vaccine during the day. Pooja Pivardhan, AIR News, Bhopal.
In Odisha, COVID-19 active caseload has further come down to about 20,000. The state reported 1,927 new positive cases today, with 2,341 patients recovering from the infection.
Out of the 30 districts of Odisha, at least 8 districts reported new cases in single digit, 17 districts in double digits, and 5 districts in 3 digits today. The highest number of today's positive cases being 498 from Khordha, the district under which capital Bhubaneswar comes. However, the state has of late been reporting case fatalities in the range of 60 to 70 per day, the highest being 69 deaths today, which is a single-day record in itself. Meanwhile, the state's test positivity rate has climbed further down to 2.6% as on today, even as the state continues to be under lockdown and shutdown of varying degrees for over 2.5 months now. Girish Chandra Das, AIR News, Bhubaneswar.
In Bengaluru, the micro-containment zones have increased from 44 on July 1st to 60 yesterday. The micro-containment zones are those where over 10 COVID-positive cases are reported in the last 10 days. Since the outbreak of COVID's second wave, 613 micro-containment zones were declared, and out of them, 555 were deactivated when the caseload started dwindling in the city. More from our correspondent.
Though daily COVID cases in Bengaluru have come down below 500, the clusters where the caseload density is more has increased. To mitigate the spread of infection, these containment zones are isolated from other parts of the city. Bomanhalli zone has the highest number of micro-containment zones, where the highest number of 712 positive cases is reported. Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike Chief Commissioner Gaurav Gupta has said that vaccination has reduced hospitalization. He informed that over 55% of the population above the age of 18 are vaccinated with 2 doses and 15% have received both the doses in Bengaluru. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
In Bihar, there will be no Kanwad Yatra and Shravani Mela in the state this year due to COVID pandemic. The devotees will have to offer prayers at home and only priests will be allowed to perform rituals in temples. Bihar State Religious Trust Board Chairman Akhilesh Kumar Jain told AIR that devotees would also not be allowed to fetch holy water from river Ganga at Bhagalpur and Sultanpur to offer to Lord Shiva. Meanwhile, Bihar is witnessing a sharp decline in fresh COVID cases. The state's recovery rate has risen to 98.58%, while the test positivity rate has declined to below 1%. The COVID helpline numbers are available on our website www.newsonair.gov.in. The BJP today criticized the opposition for questioning the central government over its reply in the Rajya Sabha on death due to oxygen shortage during the COVID-19 pandemic. Talking to reporters in New Delhi, party spokesperson Sambit Patra reiterated the government's stand that health is a state subject and no state has sent any data on deaths due to lack of oxygen. He said the centre in its reply has clarified that it just collects data sent by states and union territories.
किसी भी राज्य में या किसी भी यूनियन टेरिटरी में ऑक्सीजन के शॉर्टेज को लेकर कोई मृत्यु हुआ हो स्पेसिफिकली बिकॉज ऑफ ऑक्सीजन शॉर्टेज, इस पर कोई आंकड़ा नहीं भेजा। किसी ने भी ये नहीं कहा कि उनके राज्य में ऑक्सीजन शॉर्टेज के कारण कोई मृत्यु हुई है, इसलिए इसके आंकड़े नहीं हैं।
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says COVID-19 pandemic should not be a matter of politics. It's a matter of concern for entire humanity. Over 41 crore 54 lakh doses of COVID vaccine administered in the country so far. National recovery rate of COVID-19 reaches 97.36%. Bihar government cancels Kanwar Yatra and Shravani Mela due to COVID pandemic. CBDT extends last date for electronic filing of income tax forms 15CA and 15CB till 15th August. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts with the people in Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio on 25th of this month. Festival of Sacrifice Eid-ul-Azha being celebrated across the country with religious fervour and gaiety. IMD warns of heavy rain in several parts of Maharashtra during next 3 days. And in cricket, India beat Sri Lanka by 3 wickets in second ODI to clinch the series in Colombo. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
The festival of sacrifice, Eid-ul-Azha or Bakrid, is being celebrated in various parts of the country today. Worshippers offered Eid namaz or prayers in local mosques in limited numbers in some places amid COVID-19 pandemic. In some states where lockdown restrictions are imposed, people offered prayers in their homes adhering to corona guidelines. In most of the places, no mass congregations or prayers were held due to the pandemic. Several Muslim clerics and scholars have appealed to people to celebrate the festival in accordance with the guidelines issued by the government. President Ramnath Kovind and Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu have greeted people on the occasion of Eid-ul-Zuha. In a message, Mr. Kovind said Eid-ul-Zuha is a festival to express gratitude to the spirit of love, selflessness and sacrifice, and to work together for unity and fraternity in an inclusive society. In his message, the Vice President said, the festival of sacrifice Eid-ul-Zuha exemplifies ultimate devotion to God. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extended his best wishes on Eid-ul-Azha. In his message, he hoped that this day furthers the spirit of collective empathy, harmony and inclusivity in the service of greater good. The Union Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi today offered prayer at his residence on the occasion of Eid-ul-Azha. In view of the COVID protocols, Mr. Naqvi has extended greetings to the people. In Telangana, Eid-ul-Azha is being celebrated with religious fervour and gaiety amidst COVID-19 guidelines across the state. Muslims offered Eid special prayers at Eidgah and masjids and greeted each other. Amidst elaborate arrangements by police and civic bodies, major congregations were witnessed at historic Eidgahs like Mir Alam and masjids in twin cities of Hyderabad and Sikandrabad, besides other parts of Telangana. More from our correspondent.
The spirit of Eid al-Adha could not be restrained despite the COVID restrictions and continuous rain since last night across Telangana. Special prayers have been allowed at Eidgahs and public places this time, unlike the last year. However, with COVID restrictions being enforced, many namazis seen offering prayers in small groups and at nearby masjids. They have been seen at many places restricting themselves from hugging each other for greeting after Namaz-e-Eid. The biggest congregation has been witnessed at the historic Miralam Eidgah. Special prayers have been offered in other parts of the state amidst COVID norms. State Governor Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao extended greetings to the people on the occasion. Lakshmi, AIR News, Hyderabad.
The Central Board of Direct Taxes CBDT has granted further relaxation in electronic filing of income tax forms 15CA and 15CB and extended the date of filing from 15th July to 15th August 2021. The taxpayers can now submit these forms in manual format to the authorized dealers till 15th of next month. CBDT said that authorized dealers are advised to accept such forms for the purpose of foreign remittances. A facility will be provided on the new e-filing portal to upload these forms at a later date for the purpose of generation of the document identification number. As per the Income Tax Act 1961, there is a requirement to furnish Form 15CA and 15CB electronically. In West Bengal, the ruling Trinamool Congress is observing Martyrs' Day program virtually today due to COVID pandemic situation. Leaders of the party have paid tributes to the martyrs at a solemn program in Kolkata this morning, remembering the 13 lives lost on this day in 1993 when police opened fire on the agitating Youth Congress workers. Party chief Mamata Banerjee has urged her supporters to join the virtual meet to honor them. She will be delivering a Kushe Julai Shahid Divas message virtually this afternoon from Kolkata. For the first time, the Martyrs' Day program of the TMC is also being observed in other states like Delhi, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Tripura, Tamil Nadu and Assam. The state unit of the Congress is also observing the day. On the other hand, the BJP is observing the day as Shraddhanjali Divas, commemorating the party workers who have lost their lives in post-poll violence in the state.
The media advisor of Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh has denied that Navjot Singh Sidhu has sought time to meet the Chief Minister. In a tweet, he said the Chief Minister will meet Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu if he apologizes publicly for his comments against Captain Amrinder Singh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio on the 25th of this month. It will be the 79th episode of the monthly radio program. The Prime Minister has invited people to share their ideas on topics he should address in the coming episode of the program. People can share their views in the Namo app or MyGov open forum. They can also dial the toll-free number 1-800-117800 and record their message for the Prime Minister in either Hindi or English. The phone lines will remain open till tomorrow. People can also give a missed call on 1922 and follow the link received in SMS to directly give their suggestions to the Prime Minister. This is All India Radio giving you the news.
दुनिया रंग बिरंगी, खट्टे मीठे रसीले समाचारों का सतरंगी खजाना आकाशवाणी पर। खबरें होंगी हटकर, जानेंगे कुछ अलग, हंसेंगे खुलकर, करेंगे सजग। सुनना न भूलें सोमवार और मंगलवार 8 सवेरे तथा शनिवार और रविवार कार्यक्रम परिक्रमा में।
With 2 days to go for the Olympics, AIR today talks about an Indian teenager, 10-meter air rifle shooter Divyansh Singh Pawar, who is eager to make a mark at Tokyo.
Born on October 19, 2002 in Jaipur, Rajasthan, Divyansh Singh Panwar is yet another name in the long list of Indian teenagers who took the shooting world by storm in 2018-19. Divyansh in 2019 piped others such as Ravi Kumar, Arjun Babuta and Hriday Hazarika to a place in the senior Indian squad after consistent performances in selection trials and junior events. Like many other Indian youngsters, Divyansh first made a mark at the Junior ISSF World Cup at Zuhul 2018 when he won the 10-meter air rifle mixed team gold alongside Elavanil Valarivan. He also won bronze at the 2018 Junior World Championships with Shreya Agarwal. Divyansh created history as a 17-year-old when he won gold at the prestigious ISSF World Cup Finals 2019 in Putian, China. This performance elevated him to world number 1 in men's 10-meter air rifle and made him one of the contenders for a Tokyo 2020 medal. Nabanita Adhikari, Sports Desk, AIR News.
Listeners from across the country are participating in the Olympic quiz with AIR News. Listeners have emailed us their replies in huge numbers. Bitpradeep Bandopadhyay of Durgapur in West Bengal was the first to send the correct answer of the question of 19th July. Many congratulations to him from the entire team of AIR News. Speaking to AIR News, Bitpradeep Bandopadhyay expressed his happiness on winning the Olympic quiz and wished the Indian Olympic contingent the best for Tokyo Olympics.
ऑल इंडिया रेडियो का स्पोर्ट्स कैप क्विज प्रोग्राम में विजेता बनने में मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। मैं चाहता हूँ, ये आशा भी करता हूँ, इंडिया टीम इस बार मैक्सिमम मेडल जीत के आए। इस बार हमारे गवर्नमेंट और प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी खुद इतने अच्छी तरह से पूरा इंडिया टीम को मोटिवेट किया, तो ये तो श्योर है कि इस बार मैक्सिमम मेडल जीत के ये लोग आएंगे।
To participate in the Olympic quiz, tune into our program Sports Scan at 7:20 p.m. every day.
In the run-up to the Tokyo Olympics, the News Services Division of All India Radio in its Sports Scan program is broadcasting every day Olympics quiz with AIR News. Olympics quiz Akashvani Samachar ke saath in Hindi. Every day, a question related to Olympics will be asked at the beginning and closing of the program. To participate in this program, listeners can send the replies by email on airsportscan@gmail.com. The first correct answer received through email will be adjudged the winner of the quiz. The name of the winner will be announced in SportsScan program the next day. It will also be flashed on AIR Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. The Sports Authority of India will provide India team jersey to the winner. So tune in to the Sports Scan program every day at 7:20 p.m. on FM Gold and on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official.
Doordarshan, All India Radio and DD Sports will do a mega coverage of Olympics 2020. The coverage spans from pre to post-Olympics and will also be available on digital platforms of Doordarshan and All India Radio. Different sporting events at the Olympics will be broadcast live daily on DD Sports from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. All AIR Capital stations, FM Rainbow Network, DRM and other interested AIR stations will broadcast programs on Olympics. The programs will also be carried over on AIR YouTube channel, DTH, and on News on AIR mobile app. Daily highlights and periodic FM updates will also be given. News Services Division of All India Radio has been broadcasting Olympic quiz daily in its Sports Scan program since 1st of this month. Winners from all over the country will get Team India jersey.
In cricket, India beat Sri Lanka by 3 wickets in a nail-biting second ODI to take a 2-0 lead in the 3-match series at the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo last night. Deepak Chahar was brilliant with both bat and ball. He hit an unbeaten 69 in 82 balls to help the visitors gun down a 276-run target. Deepak and Bhuvneshwar Kumar came up with an unbeaten 84-run stand for the 8th wicket as India recovered from 193 for 7 to pull off a stunning win. Deepak Chahar was declared player of the match. In Nigeria, the government authorities in northwest part of the country have said that they have freed 100 women and children who were seized by bandits. The freed persons mainly include mothers nursing infants.
The Meteorological Department IMD has issued a red alert for 5 Maharashtra districts including Raigad and Pune, forecasting extremely heavy rainfall at isolated places. Meanwhile, many rivers including Panchganga River in Kolhapur district are flowing near danger mark and 32 barrages in the district have submerged due to incessant rain in the district including Kolhapur city. Although normal life in Mumbai and neighbouring districts is not disrupted due to the spells of heavy showers today. More from our correspondent.
Mumbai and suburbs are receiving spells of heavy showers since morning as predicted by IMD. Navi Mumbai witnessed very heavy rainfall with 51.12 mm in just 4 hours. But normal life is not disrupted in Mumbai as well as in Thane and Navi Mumbai due to heavy rain as no waterlogging was witnessed in these cities and road traffic and train services were unaffected till afternoon. Heavy rain was also witnessed in Pune and Nashik, but this rain has helped to increase the water level of the lakes which supply water to these cities. Similarly, the rain has given relief to the farmers in many parts of the state who were worried after the long break of monsoon. Shailesh Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
Now let us take a look at the weather update for today. The national capital Delhi is likely to experience a generally cloudy sky with rain. Temperature will hover between 23 and 34 degrees Celsius. Mumbai is expected to have a generally cloudy sky with heavy rain. Minimum and maximum temperature will hover between 24 and 29 degrees Celsius. Chennai is likely to witness a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Temperature will vary between 25 and 35 degrees Celsius. Kolkata may witness a partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. The city recorded a minimum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and maximum is likely to be around 31 degrees. Srinagar is expected to have thunderstorm with rain. Temperature will rise from a minimum of 19 degrees Celsius to a maximum of around 26 degrees. Jammu may see generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. It recorded a minimum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 28 degrees. Leh is likely to have a generally cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. The minimum and maximum temperature will be between 8 and 24 degrees Celsius. Gilgit might experience generally cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm with a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. It noted a minimum of 15 degrees. Muzaffarabad is likely to witness thunderstorm with rain. The minimum temperature was 21 degrees Celsius and the maximum will be around 32 degrees. In Guwahati, the lower limit of temperature was 27 degrees Celsius, while upper limit will be 35 degrees. In Imphal, the temperature will hover between 22 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees in the city. In Shillong, temperature will move between 18 and 27 degrees Celsius. Aizawl recorded a minimum temperature of 20 degrees, while the maximum may be around 28 degrees Celsius. In Kohima, temperature will fluctuate between 19 to 28 degrees Celsius. In Itanagar, temperature will be hovering between 24 and 35 degrees Celsius. And in Gangtok, temperature will remain between 18 and 22 degrees Celsius. Agartala is also likely to have generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Port Blair is expected to have generally cloudy sky with heavy rain. Vishakhapatnam might also experience a generally cloudy sky with a few spells of rain or thunder showers. The minimum and maximum temperature will be between 26 and 34 degrees Celsius.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says COVID-19 pandemic should not be a matter of politics. It is a matter of concern for entire humanity. Over 41 crore 54 lakh doses of COVID vaccine administered in the country so far. National recovery rate of COVID-19 reaches 97.36%. Bihar government cancels Kanwar Yatra and Shravani Mela due to COVID pandemic. CBDT extends last date for electronic filing of income tax forms 15CA and 15CB till the 15th of August. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts with the people in Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio on the 25th of this month. Festival of Sacrifice Eid al-Azha being celebrated across the country with religious fervour and gaiety. IMD warns of heavy rain in several parts of Maharashtra during next 3 days. And in cricket, India beat Sri Lanka by 3 wickets in second ODI to clinch the series in Colombo. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com and on News on AIR app. And with that, we end the midday news.